Hey everybody, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews.
I'm John.
Oh no, what's going on here? Is it because my name is in this movie?
This is
Daniela.
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 Daniela. Daniela.
Daniela.
Daniela. Daniela. Daniela.
Daniela.
Oh, Daniela.
Danny.
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 I hated that. I hated hearing my name in this movie. You never hear my name in a
Who'd
Hallmark
have
movie.
thunk that you would be this year's Christmas prince?
Yeah. Why did they say it so often?
Daniela.
Oh my God, they said it so often. It was strange.
Anywho, happy countdown to Christmas. This is the last movie.
And what a way to end this.
I mean, there's no good way to end it.
I guess not.
And technically, we still haven't watched Under the Christmas Sky. Are we really gonna go 30 for 31 this season?
Well, to be fair, that didn't air on W Network, and
I mean,
you know. Also, Letters to Santa also didn't air on W Network at the same time. Anyway, maybe it aired later. I don't recall, but we do have to go back and catch up to two of them.
Well,
right?
I still think we're gonna do a recap either after Christmas or right before.
Yeah, we will for all of them. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be like a fun little thing that we want to try and do. So yeah.
Anyways,
So,
today we are reviewing
Friends and Family Christmas.
starring Ali Liebert and Humberly Gonzalez.
is it Humberly?
I don't know, I just...
Humberly?
Humberly Gonzalez. Humberly?
Oh my gosh.
I've never heard that name. The writers here are Gary Goldstein. Some other credits include Lights, Camera, Christmas, Forever Christmas, and Royally Ever After.
The other writer here is Tracy Andreen. Some other credits include Sweeter Than Chocolate, which you know I love, The Holiday Sitter, and 2 Tickets to Paradise.
Some good ones.
Always.
The director here is Ann Wheeler. Some other credits include Wedding of a Lifetime,
Good.
Stop the Wedding.
Okay.
That's
That's like the opposite movies.
And A Country Wedding.
So many wedding movies, though. That's strange. So, what's this one about?
Bridget and Amelia get set up by their parents and pretend that they are dating to make their families happy for the holidays.
Okay.
So, what did we think?
So we have our first lesbian Christmas Hallmark movie.
Woo!
And they actually use the term lesbian here, which I don't think I've ever heard.
Yeah, they broke it out pretty early. I think our mom said it or something.
No, I know, but in other movies that happen to have lesbian couples, I don't think they actually use the term.
Oh.
Or do they even use the term gay? I don't know if
Not
I've
really.
actually heard
No,
that.
I don't think so. There's nothing wrong with saying gay and lesbian.
No, I know, but I don't normally hear that.
Yeah, it was a little too pointed right off the bat. Like, they went a little overboard making sure we knew that both girls are out of the closet and their parents are super supportive.
Yes.
But honestly, I'll say right off the bat, this movie would have been so much better without the parents.
They did play a pivotal role, though. They did set them up.
Yeah, but
Without them, there would be no storyline.
they could have set them up and then screwed off for the rest of the movie. It would have been a lot better, even that. They were around way too much.
One thing I found interesting was that this movie online was being compared to Carol, which is the 2015 Todd Haynes film starring Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara. I mean, all of these names that I just said are synonymous with like Oscar caliber talent. And I think it was even nominated for an Oscar. Unfortunately, I never saw Carol, which is a real shame, but I still find it hard to believe that this movie would be in that same realm as
Well, maybe
that
it
one.
just had the same themes.
There was something about the same glove motif.
Oh.
The whole, the gloves.
They
left
were
the
in
gloves.
glove.
Yeah. Look, this one was overall fine. The novelty of having 2 women as the main romantic storyline wore off early on in the movie for me. But, kudos to Hallmark for being inclusive and having the gall to have this as their final countdown to Christmas movie. I mean, that takes some guts to do that. So I applaud them for that.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also kind of the last one, like...
Who cares? Depending on how you see it. Like,
Yeah.
end with a bang or end with like a shocking, controversial one, because it's going to be talked about, right?
Stupid.
But, I still want to make sure I'm judging this solely on its merits as a film and on the story, on the writing, on the performances, the pacing alone. And based on just those things, it was okay. I wanted to have more fun with this one.
Yeah, me too. But the chemistry between the leads was definitely there for me. The two leads carried the movie more than I thought they would when I was like watching previews, and that's why I just wished most of the other characters weren't in this movie.
I see. Okay, well, we have a difference of opinion on that, but okay.
But I will say the whole setup was pretty dumb. Like, I'm confused as to why they both thought their first meeting was a bad date. It made no sense at all. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what gave way to the whole insanely nosy parent subplot, which I think ruined the movie.
Yeah, it was cheesy and fun at times. The chemistry for me wasn't the strongest. I don't know, with these two leads, I thought they had a visible age difference. And okay, normally,
That's
who
the whole
cares?
point.
That wouldn't bother me, like whatever, who cares? But the difference here seemed to spill over into their lifestyles and their stations in life, and it became glaringly obvious. But okay, fine, even if that's the case, big deal. Maybe this could just be a fling, and maybe it won't have like lasting power. And that's fine. You know, they were still cute together, and some scenes between them were well done. But I liked the supporting cast. They all seemed very authentic and cool and artsy, especially Daniela's lab friends, photography friends, I don't know. The parents were unexpectedly funny at times. We got the first lesbian actually vocalized by the mom, so that was interesting.
I mean, their parents did not look like they were together.
Support.
I mean, I realize it's an interracial
Like an odd
thing. You're
odd
kind of
pairing
like, oh yeah, it's that classic
daughters.
Spanish-Scottish matchup, you know?
Well, when you say it
Daniela
like...
McAllen. No, but I mean, the parents looked like they were like on a coffee break from the Ministry of Transportation that they work at down the street. They didn't all look like
You
they
did
were.
say that while we were watching it. Sure, it's a bit of an odd pairing, but hey, that's okay to see that. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, but look here. Take away the two leads being women and being romantically involved, there wasn't really anything special here. And maybe that's special enough, you know, like the inclusivity of that. Maybe that's all people are really hoping for. But the story was weak, and I was, you know, kind of bored while watching it.
Yeah, the story definitely suffered because of some of that stuff, but I do think it was special enough. You know, finding romantic chemistry between two female leads is new territory for Hallmark, and
Yes.
I thought this was an excellent first stab. I just thought we just saw...
It was a
the
first
one with
stab.
Katie Finley and Evan Roderick, they got to be on screen together so much, and it eked out a win because their chemistry was good. These two girls had great chemistry. It's just like they had to keep dealing with other people in the scene.
I
It
didn't
was like,
see
it
the
was
same
annoying.
chemistry that you did, so that's why I
well.
disagree with that. I didn't think it was as strong as you thought it was.
Well,
so
it's
I
not
don't
as
know.
strong as that other movie. I'm just saying if it was given the same shot, like...
I think it was a bit of a mismatch, to be honest. I don't know.
But that's the whole
Like
purpose
opposites
of it,
attract.
yeah.
I get it. I didn't buy into it.
It's nothing new. Like, them being girls has nothing to do
That's
with...
the novelty of it, and that's what people want to see because they want inclusivity, and that's great and that's fine. As I said, kudos to Hallmark for doing that. But it's like, what about the story? What about the writing and the character arcs and the character development? And like, I didn't see anything too special in those aspects.
No.
Why don't we get to performances?
Sure.
I'm gonna have to go with Humberly Gonzalez here as my standout. I bought that she was this like photographer, lab resident, or whatever it was called. Although, like, I read something really funny about her character online. Something along the lines like it took her that long to come up with the genius idea of just taking pictures of people.
Yeah, not only people, but like people that were around you the entire movie
I know.
or the entire week. It's like you didn't put any effort in. You didn't go out
like, oh.
really just went like.
I can take
Snap.
pictures of people that I love and that are important to my life, and that will bring meaning to the photographs. And there you go. Anyone can be a famous, ingenious photographer then, right? But I really did enjoy her performance, more than Ali Liebert's, actually. You know, she did a good job, though, as someone, like Ali, she did a good job as someone, you know, who was very guarded, afraid to open up and be vulnerable. I got that, but I just enjoyed the other character more.
I mean, yeah, she was easier on screen, and I definitely liked her. But my standout is definitely Ali Liebert.
Okay.
I thought she played like the stiff, awkward business lesbian character like pretty well, and she had like this prickly, almost like Murphy Brown-esque quality to her that, you know, eventually transformed as soon as she finally started to smile. a few
Yeah,
times.
so she had the most character arc
Yeah,
out of the
absolutely.
two. Yes, okay, I agree with that.
Yeah, I thought she did a great job. I liked
Yeah.
her.
Well, why don't we get to Nit Picky, Hit Picky?
Figure it out. Nit, her friend, the gay flair friend.
Oh my goodness.
The only like male that wasn't married in the movie, I think.
He seemed so young,
Yeah,
though.
he had the worst wardrobe I've ever seen. He looked like a child dressed him with some sort of app. Like, oh yeah, just striped pants, big fluffy vest. I was like, what the hell?
It with some questionable choices, but he's
Very.
supposed to be this
He looked like he could have been like
eccentric artist.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure you are. I still hate your wardrobe.
Yeah.
He could have been, alongside Megan Ori from the last movie.
Oh my God, what a pairing that would be.
Yeah.
Weird.
Nit. Amelia's dad was a terrible lawyer for somebody that owned a law firm. She's
yeah,
like,
he couldn't lie.
He couldn't lie on the phone. She's like, just make up something. It was like, your job is literally only that.
Your job is to talk a lot, and yes, maybe
Come up
to
with something on
lie.
the spot.
And come up with something.
Lawyer lied.
Yeah, he didn't prove to do that. Nit, the pictures from the show were pretty lackluster.
Yeah.
Also, no effort. Like, you just took pictures of, 4 people that hung out with you the entire weekend.
Yeah,
We kind
like
of
I said
mentioned that before.
she
but-
literally just went like that, snap and snap and snap.
And like the whole thing at the
only
end.
cool thing at the end was like, I actually took this photo years ago, and it's like, and then I just didn't put it in the show.
And it ended up
I was
being-
actually the only one that made sense.
Yeah, but also it ended up being Amelia. She didn't know
I
it was Amelia.
That was actually special, but like the fact that she didn't put that one in the show just seemed really stupid.
What a crazy coincidence that is, right? Anyway.
Yeah. Another Nit. I'm gonna tell everyone.
I'm gonna tell everyone.
She was kind of annoying.
That was the
that
worst.
girl.
That whole end thing was like, that was bad. Yeah.
And the way she talked about Margot, which was Amelia's ex, like, I was dating this girl, and then she left.
It is like this Margot girl.
How many coincidences, though? Like, what a small world.
Kind
I don't
of
know.
weird. Another Nit. Why did both girls wear like jet black dresses to the Christmas party
Oh,
or whatever?
right.
It looked like they were attending some fancy lesbian funeral.
Yeah, pretty morose, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit.
All right, let's get with the hits.
Okay.
The name. It definitely seemed like they were poking fun at all the haters by making it sound like family-friendly Christmas. I think they should have just went with it and called it a family-friendly Christmas.
But so, like, what's the significance of that? Like,
All the haters, or I guess people that aren't supportive or aren't progressive whatsoever,
Yeah.
they're like, that's not family-friendly. I'm like, what? It's not family-friendly because there's gay people in it?
but you think Hallmark chose this name as like a dig to those, like, to kind of ruffle some feathers, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
I see.
I think they should.
I don't know.
I think they should have just went with it fully and.
Do
called
we
it
know what the
family.
original name was? Did it have an original name, like, other than this?
No, I mean, who knows?
I don't know either.
If there was one, it was that.
Okay. Okay, another hit. Cher. I mean, I just kind of wanted to mention it. I think we've heard a Cher song in about like 4 or 5 different Christmas movies.
I think it's
this
like
year.
closer to 6 or 7. Well, she released an album, so she's like,
Christmas
this is-
album?
Yeah, a Christmas album this year.
And then I guess Hallmark just bought the rights. to
Yeah,
it.
or
There's
she was like, it's for everything.
so many, but I like Cher, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to hear her. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
then
a
we're getting
little
some
hit.
new renditions of Christmas songs.
Sure.
Always. It's Cher. That's great.
Okay.
All right, let's. Do you want to bring down the Christmas list? Wow.
A Christmas party or gathering.
Yes.
Definitely.
Ice skating.
No. Tree decorating or picking out the perfect tree. Yes.
Santa Claus.
Okay, I didn't see a Santa Claus. Did you see a Santa Claus?
I didn't see him.
We may have missed it, but I don't know. I think so.
Unmissable character, but we could have.
We could have. We missed him before. A hot beverage.
Yes. A snowball fight or a snowman?
No. Christmas market. Yes.
Yes. A Christmas Carol?
Yes. Do you remember which one it
I
was?
actually don't. I think we just marked it off and
Shit.
forgot to put it.
Okay. Mistletoe kiss. No.
Man. A character obsessed with Christmas.
I don't think so.
We could use more of those this year overall.
That was pretty lacking.
Yeah.
Holiday tradition. Yes, more so on Daniela's side of the family. Yeah, some of the more Latin traditions there.
And Christmas magic.
No.
Negatory.
No.
6. Not terrible. Midway. See how it does. All right, I'm gonna bring up the Christmas meter here. Oh no, why am I bad at it now?
Oh, yeah, I'm the worst
I got
at
it.
that. Okay. I am going to give Friends and Family Christmas 4 calling birds.
Flap, flap, flap. Yeah.
I wanted it to be better, and I appreciate that this movie is going to mean a lot to a lot of people out there, and I applaud Hallmark again.
It's a good step in the right direction.
It's a good step in the right direction. Just work on the story. Work on the character development in the story.
And I'm going to give Friends and Family Christmas 5 golden rings. Still, still a miss, but
it's still definitely a miss for both of us. And you know, this is like the end of Countdown to Christmas now, officially the last movie. And I'm just wondering what the strategy was here. Like.
I don't think there's much of a strategy ever.
Well, I wonder how they curated the whole list. Like, why end on this one? It's a very specific kind of movie to end on. I'd be curious to hear their reasoning behind it. But whatever.
Yeah.
It is done.
But let us know what you thought. Where would you place it on the Christmas meter?
Let us know in the comments below.
And we'll see you soon. We're gonna try to do a scoring recap.
We're gonna try and do a recap.
Did watch all the movies. I mean, I still think we have to do the Ryan Peavy one to make it real.
The Ryan Peavy one and Letters to Santa, which I've heard bad things about, but whatever, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll definitely try and do a whole recap of Countdown to Christmas with our top and our worst.
Definitely.
Our best and our worst. We'll try. That would be fun. That'd be a fun video.
But if we don't get it up before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you again for another year of support for the channel.
Yeah, it's been great.
And this goes on all year. I mean, Countdown to Christmas is done, but there's movies every season.
Movies all year, but also Christmas never really ends, so we're not really.
That's true.
We're not going to ever shy away from that.
No.
Anyways, we will see you soon. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Thanks, everyone.
Until next time.
Bye.